the area of base is of a cylinder is 154, and the volume of the cylinder is 770. So what you might have remembered previously to this, remember we were doing prisms. And do you remember when we were doing prisms, and what we do is we'd get the area of the face, and then we'd multiply by the distance it goes backwards. Do you remember that? So an example is a triangular prism as shown on the board here. If I got the area of the face to be 50 by using the area of a triangle, and then I multiply by the length, which for argument's sake was 20, you do 50 times 20. Now, in the case of a cylinder, the face is actually a circle, isn't it? So would you agree it's pi r squared? And then you multiply pi r squared by h, and that's where your formula comes from. But in this question, we're already given the area on the bottom, aren't we? What's the area on the bottom? 154, yeah? We already know pi r squared, and the answer is 770. So 154 times h is 770, and then you divide 770 by 154. Anybody have any questions or have the answer for this? You got 5 centimeters? Okay, we all good? Okay, excellent. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to question 11, is it? Okay. So this is the same deal, right? Formula equals pi r squared h, and that has to equal 1,848. Now the deal is, what do we replace pi with? The goal of the question is the radius, which I'll write in a different color. That's why it's in a different color. Okay. Anybody else then? 12, yeah. And then 1848. Okay. So what we're going to do is going to get r squared on its own. And we get 1848 divided by 3.14 times 12. Everybody put that in the calculator and let me know what you get. You can do that as well. What you do when you times them. Shh. Alright. Shh. Lads. Some people might have times it. So you got 37.6. Hey, just make sure you don't round off anything where possible. Or you round off as little as possible. And then you can divide 1848 by 37.68. And you get the same answer either way. So what's r squared then? 49.04. Square root that. 7 centimeters. Because the square root of 49.04 is 7 centimeters. So you ready for this? What happens is it fills full of water and it fills all the way to the top. So the rectangular box collects water, and then we pour all that water into a cylindrical tube, and then the water takes on the volume of a cylinder. Is that okay? Now we're going to calculate how much water we actually put in. We got 88 multiplied by 42 multiplied by 6. That's the volume of a rectangular box. What's our answer for that? 22,176. Centimeters cubed, because you're multiplying centimeters by centimeters by centimeters. Okay. Next thing after that, guys, is what we're going to do is we're going to do would you agree that the water is in the shape of a cylinder? It's not the full cylinder, but the water is in fact in the shape of a cylinder. And we're after pi r squared, and you notice that the h is in a different color. Why is the h in a different color? Yeah, the h is the goal of the question, so therefore we leave it like that. Now we're going to fill out as much as we can. What is the radius of the cylinder, and what value of pi does it want? So yeah, 3.14 times, what is it? 21 squared times h equals 22,176. Now you have a choice. For me, what?
Oh, Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So for me, what I generally do is see the two of them.
Yeah.
They're multiplying the left means they're divide on the right, and I only do one calculation then, don't I? Instead of two. However, if you were to multiply them out, you can do it this way as well. What happens when you multiply it out?
1384.74.
You didn't round anything off, did you?
No.
Okay, so it's okay this time. So that's one calculation, and you're going to follow that up with a second calculation, aren't you?
Yeah.
Now, I'd argue the other way is just that little bit more streamlined, isn't it? But it's whatever you're comfortable with. You'll get the same answer either way. So what do we get for the H value for both of them? 16.01. Well done.